Hi there, sign of Scorpio. This is Kim here to give you your next 7-day messages. This will be a week ahead from whenever you're watching it. Thank you for joining me, opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels for these messages. Always for your most high. If you're interested in a private reading, the information's in the description box below. Those are pre-recorded videos. Just make sure you put in the checkout center or note center what you would like to know from the reading. Your questions. Good grief. Spit it out. Scorpio, what do we have? Any placement with Scorpio? You have the heart. You have the shapeshifter. Shaman is on the bottom. Quick shout out to the shaman. Able to pierce veils. Usually has done their own shadow work. They've been to the underworld. They know how to travel back and forth. Dimension shifters, shapeshifters. Yes, the shaman. I actually think we need to pull the shaman here because those two words go together with me. Shapeshifter and shaman. So you are somebody who's very interdimensional. And remember, this is through our consciousness, through the portals that exist in our body. We have the ability to do so many things. And the shaman knows that. They're the healer, the medicine man or medicine woman. So lots of things. Okay, something could be going on with your dreams, with having visions. You could be clairvoyant. So I would definitely think this will be a week of messages and signals for you, as the shaman will interpret everything that they see around them as this is my projection into the world. So what is it telling me about myself or about my journey? And so that's the shaman. It's the awareness of the communication, the universe with ourselves ultimately, because it's a projection. So yeah, you have the ability to heal yourself. You may have the ability to heal others. Your heart centered. The heart came out first. So getting to the center of the heart, something's going to shapeshift. Something's going to change here. I'm really picking up kind of a different kind of message for you all, that you're through your body, through your consciousness, you are already figuring out how to quantum leap. Also through the heart. Remember, I said everything is a portal. The heart is a big portal, and you can figure out through these feelings, through this emotion, how to shapeshift or adapt to a parallel life, a different timeline. So, well, that's interesting. I would think the portal activator, portal keeper for 3D to 5D ascension would be important for you all. So let's get some more messages. I was doing Celtic cross for the signs, but man, they got kind of intense. The energy is very intense when you just use, at least in my experience, when I just do tarot like that. But so this is a little shift in a message too. Different type of message. Wow, you have the sun splendor. Something's coming around for you, Scorpio. And when it comes, it's not going to be something you let go of easily. It's something lasting. See these two people in the boat. Okay, they love each other. They're sharing a kind, tender moment with each other, right? And so these energies are two that are coming together here in this card. It looks like somebody might, looks like somebody might enter the scene. Copper. This relates to Aphrodite. the womb and Venus, and it means that love has entered your laboratory. This is the alchemy deck, so the language, you know, the laboratory. Pleasure, pleasure, love, something that sticks around, something that makes you, I mean, when I see this, I know that she did this because this is like part of her other card called the Seed. But every time I see it, I think of a rainbow that hasn't even been colored in yet. Something that has so many different, and even because even the flowers haven't been colored in yet. It's something to expect. Something that warms your heart here. Warms your heart. All right. Scorpio. What else for Scorpio and their beautiful warm heart? What else for Scorpio? I said healing, didn't I? Because I'm looking at the snake and I'm thinking second skin. Oh, a very snake-like energy. My ring is kind of like this spiral. This is beautiful. Yeah, virtuous, right? The word virtuous gets associated with this card in their guidebook. And it talks about this point right here in the center. It's an action point. It has a ripple effect or a spiral effect. The spiral, if you're looking at it from a different view, is going to represent the glyph for growth, expansion, learning, growing, right? This is talking about the action and the motion. It's virtuous. Is it a virtuous cycle where you have made one good decision and all of a sudden now things are lining up, now opportunities come in more and more, now it seems like luck is on your side, it keeps going up, it's like it snowballs of positivity, a snowball of positivity, just as much as there could be a snowball of the downward spiral. Thank you, 9-inch nails. There could be a downward spiral, so you have to be careful, right, with that choice. That point. Okay, so this week there may be a significant point of action. All right, so it can be virtuous though, and most of the time it looks like with these cards, virtuous. DNA too. Interesting. Interesting. And microgravity. Microgravity. The feeling of lightness of being. Feeling supported on all directions. Like you're floating. Resting. It's a time of rest, or it's a time of needing rest. Because your, I think your DNA is what has a lot to do with this shapeshifter card. So they're saying with that there's activations at this time, and they are trying to reset you to your original divine DNA blueprint, which would allow for more capabilities of changing things yourself, so you could alter and change things yourself, heal things that were maybe previously not thought of being able to be healed within yourself, spiritual gifts, abilities, multidimensional travel, upgrade. Could be even indicating some sort of astral travel or out-of-body experience that happens spontaneously. There can be a spontaneous shifting or spontaneous awakening. Excuse me. Could call it awakening of different energy centers and getting more powerful. Shape-shifting, helping you change things, literally changing things physically. Okay. Portal Keeper on the bottom. 5D, 3D Ascension, Fulfillment, and Light Worker. Shaman on the split. What's going on with them? Oracle of genetic gifts, spirituality. Life path number 5 is coming out. This could mean that this is, if it's not your life path, it's your focus at this time. The free spirit. Life path number 5, the free spirit, Mercury. Freedom. Freedom to live, love, explore, go anywhere, do anything, be anything. And your ancestral line, which is older than Earth. So, this could be talking about inner child, play, having fun, lightness of being, microgravity, the release of heavy burdens from yourself. Ascension number 9, Buddha plane, spirit determines everything. So just allow they're saying with this card, I feel there's going to be times in your ascension where you can just let go and allow spirit to support you in all ways. Especially when there's major changes going on, especially like heart chakra openings and big events like that in your life, right? And allow spirit to support you is what they're saying. Allow yourself to feel the lightness of being, of having all of your worries or your burdens cast away, cast to the side, cast to your team that is there to help you. Aura reader, advisor, photographer, energy reader. Interesting, so that energy reader, I also have the pendulum, which is you being able to read messages, signs, and signals from a divination tool or device. It says scrying, which is like when you look into something and you know, it's not present, but it's a picture that appears to you either out of a pattern that you see or something that is a pattern only given to you at that time. You can scry with anything actually, but so scrying, and then rune casting. You know what runes are. You know what? Let's pull from the Sacred Glyphs Oracle, since there are a lot of runes on that, in that deck, that might be wanting to say something else to you all. And then of course dowsing rods, which I have some dowsing rods. I feel like physically they may be something good, but they're just so I don't know. I don't personally like working with it. I think it's too sensitive to any slight type of movement, but which is, I guess, that's what it's supposed to be. But it's a preference thing. It's whether you like working with it or not. So, how are you? An aura reader? Different ways you can read aura readers. You can be an aura reader. You don't have to just see something visual. You can get a feeling off of it. Some people like to have a creative outlet to express what they were feeling energetically, such as people that are maybe like me that would like to draw or sketch or paint even an energy that we're feeling at the time. So spirit can speak to you through your creativity, through your artistic inspiration, you know. So there's different ways to read energy, and keep that in mind, or keep that open if you immediately are thinking, oh, well, I don't know how that's talking about it. So, or how it's referring to. Now, this could be you, or with this Indigo child birth date range here. It's talking about the first wave of volunteers with the Indigo child. The people here to carry a strong frequency from a different dimension in order to raise or help with awareness and raising of the levels of consciousness or awareness levels. Leading or opening the gates, right, to awareness into 5D energy, which is heart-based and is based in unity. And ultimately, the plan is that, hey, things get better for you. That's the plan. Lightness of being, feeling like it's not so heavy when I'm in this energy or this consciousness. You do have an understanding the universe is working with you energetically, talking to you all the time when you're in this consciousness. You might not talk about it all the time to other people. It's very personal. It's like a personal relationship with the consciousness. So you have Indigo Child, Alpha Generation, first wave, 1958 to 1968. And it's coming out here for a specific reason, because this could be part of your family, star family, perhaps even, you know, just even if it was a friend or someone you knew and had that birthday. There may be a big reason why they were in your life, or wow, yeah, okay. So, and be flexible with the date ranges, by the way. This one says Diamond Child, born before 2010, 2011, but be open with the flexible with the perimeter of that. It's a person who's multidimensional and they're thinking, I think this could be you, even not that birthday, because it's a perspective. It's a frequency of perspective that you bring in, of being able to see almost like all facets, a lot of seeing a pattern, makes sense. It's coherence, it's clarity of mind. But it's a big picture thinker, and it's very multidimensional. Sometimes these energies are, they can look through life like it's a kaleidoscope, so they can see all of the, like this image, like constantly shifting and changing, but still coherently part of a divine plan. That's the Diamond Child to me. Life path number 1. So you have 2 life paths, life path 5, life path 1. This might be an indication that this is what you're going to be in or focused on. It's about pioneering this energy. Ultimately, this really loving, heartfelt 5D energy is about freedom for other consciousness to really kind of be who they are authentically. And then we figure things out from there. Love is what connects. There's not really too much judgment in that energy. So, but a lot of freedom, rights, personal rights, freedom. It's important. So you pioneering something that's never been done before here is important. People look at the sun, and you're holding the sun's splendor. So people are looking at you as a, I want to say, leader or a guide into this new energy. Soul number is coming out. It has a mirror. Your soul number is reflecting back to you what your heart desires. And since that's a main part in your reading, maybe looking it up might be important. Your numerology and the number that your heart, the symbol for what your heart desires. Another 5. That is, wow. Okay, I just noticed something, but all right, moving on. Ascension number 5, a light ether, mental tunes into spirit. So this is, when we're conscious and aware of everything we're going through at this moment, everything that we're feeling. The feeling is very intense right now. Activations are intense right now. Empathetic, people feeling others' emotions right now. It's strong. We have a lot going on, right? Rainbow Children, another big picture thinker energy. It says Delta Generation and Indigo Child, born 1988 to 1998. They really want you to get into your roots of the Indigo Child. I'm going to say from 1958 to present time, if you are guided to this reading, there's so many signs that you are part of a specific group. I mean, you may be part of like the Blue Rays, you know, which I would see very much so with that Diamond Child energy. Is, this is just my opinion, right? This is coming from how I feel. Blue Rays, very often misunderstood. Their 9th chakra completely always filtering in and transmuting energy. So it's automatic, part of their job function here. The clarity of thought, multidimensional, not easily understood by others here. And the ability to transform or transmute any kind of energy that they encounter on Earth. They have that. Things change and shift when certain groups of people are around, especially other groups. You'll notice there will be a shift. There will be a change. Some lower energies may feel threatened by your frequency. And so what they will usually do in a public setting with you is they will try to follow a program script of how best they feel they can have control in a situation with an energy like yours. If they can't relate, they may avoid you, may avoid eye contact at all costs. They may try to do things to make themselves distant because your energy is quite making them uncomfortable. It's high. The frequency is high. It can be irritating to some energies. So yeah, you'll find those people not wanting you to be part of their group, right? Okay, well, you don't want to be. You don't want to be. You don't want to be accepted by these people. Trust me. That means you're on their level. So when you get ousted by family or friends and people they don't want to hang out with you, or they don't want to be around you, or they're just simply not letting you in. They may do the pleasantries, but they're not letting you in on what they let other people in on. It's because they know that you don't fit into their plan, which is a darker agenda. So consider yourself lucky. If you're like me and you're on the outskirts, consider yourself lucky. You're part of an elite frequency group here. So, okay, I guess they're wanting to talk about what we could say God's math here with the fish hook. It starts off with you feeling like, oh my goodness, I'm pulled into this situation, this earth plane. I have to do things the way others are doing. I feel helpless in this matrix, powerless. And then you move on to, oh, wait a minute, like I'm divinity. I'm divinity. I know about this high frequency, and I know about what I can tap into in my heart space as a portal. So that brings in the luck. That brings in the prosperity, the abundance. But it is somewhat of a game first, right? There's always somebody trying to lure you into a certain direction, get you caught, pull you a certain way. That's our influence. Most of the time, that's the physical representation, or it's just a metaphor to energies that try to influence you and pull you in their direction. Come this way, please. Eat this. It's good for you. No, it's not. No, it's not. Crack shot. You are competent, superior, precise. You are an expert. You present a challenge to people and other energies in this realm. You don't, because you would stand out in the group. With that card coming out, you're the one that would stand out in the group as being most skilled, or a greater possibility or ability that you're just naturally gifted with, right? So you could be somebody that really gets to learn things pretty easily. Book burning, I say you've probably had experiences in life where people have tried, or energies have tried to silence you or even persecute you, change the narrative, change the story, play mind games. And this is saying that part of that whole book is being burned. So it's changing. The next chapter is changing. I have the microphone, another 8. Maybe there's something that you should say or you should speak about with the microphone. You're wanting to be heard, or I mean, you're not you. Well, you might be, but there's a message, right, from Spirit saying they have put something in your heart to express through your throat chakra. Any kind of expression here. You may have a strong opinion on something. They're saying, yeah, communicate it, speak your truth. Right now is the time where it's important that you are heard. So what you have to say, what you have to sing might be just extremely important at this time. All right, I feel it is. Let's get an angel number message for you, and I'm going to wrap up your reading. Lots of fives. 555. 555. 88. 11. That's the number of the magician, the 1. So you can create when you have that awareness that you can, and you can get into the magician. Things look almost magical that you're able to do. It says you're a self-starter with very innovative ways of creating opportunity. Your determination and endurance are powerful, and they will help you get through the rough times and reach success. You have another 3 here, 3, 3, and you have another 9. 9, 9, 3, 3. Oh, 9, 9, 9, and 9. Wow, you have more 9s than you have anything, which means that something is coming to an end, and here's the harvest. Here's your divine harvest. You're ready to get in this Empress energy and create with the Magician energy. You have been in hermit mode, and you do know thyself. Number 9, you know yourself. You know this path, and you know that all things come to this harvest, this end, and things wrap up, and then you get experience what I feel like is what you came here to experience. It's the freedom of this 5D consciousness, and the living in that world, that type, with that perspective, that awareness is going to allow you to be this free spirit, which this is like, you know, I can just see a soul saying, this is what I came here to experience. This is the shift. This is the change. It's like going from the caged bird to, here you go, doors wide open. In fact, the cage is obliterated. There's no material control around you or false matrix control that can keep you down or keep you from experiencing something very different. Yeah, so 3 is I'm charismatic. Expression comes naturally to you. You're able to get people on board with creative pursuits. It's the Empress energy. Number 9, it says it's your compassion that makes you shine. You're devoted to helping the greater good. So it's saying you do best when you're of service, like life path number 9, humanitarian, doing it for the greater good. Will help that life path. Doesn't mean they always choose that life path, but they will be most successful if they do. 999. Thank the past for your lessons and leave it where it belongs so you can make the best of a life that is still waiting to be fulfilled by only you. I am unique. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Sending you love and light as always. Bye.